war in the initial part of my career because me I grew up a listen the bounty killer, the aggressor, them, the Kartel, them, the Vado, them, the whole of the man them where shoot the fire, they back them time they
and the people them know that me and Mr. Shields, that's the cameraman from Yush, were all a reason and everything good, everything fixed, no disrespect. And tell me something now. Tova and all the government them, Tova was suspected that you saw. Me attack Tova. Me beg you right, but me attack Tova. You just say yes, sir. Come on, come on.
Yesterday was a painful and a heartbreaking day for the people of Cooperspin. And today I want to speak to it directly.
Because you see the Prime Minister, him have to lift up for some house. And him have to give you. And when him put him plaque on the house, then when him have to give you back. Rip it off when you're done, because if them not give you back house, Tova can't win down there.
Absolutely clear. What happened yesterday here in Cooperspin was not a government of Jamaica operation. It was private sector led.
2010, 16 years! You can't tell me say somebody give you an eviction for 16 years. And you catched, squat.
I don't know coincidence. Because if a group of people live on a piece of land for more than 20 years, I don't see them I got a court back and front. They don't even got a court on the property. I want to see no structure they build for your property for the first year. You're not clarity down, man.
I will never see the greats them really take it beyond music. You know what I mean? So I just we know say let go the ego. You know what I mean? And after we throw it down this so we throw down some song round this so.
Which we did do.
Yeah man, that's so my thing or anybody ready again, we throw them down and we throw them.
So my people, as I tell you earlier that it's a Masicka moment, So watch what I go on. I come across a very interesting reason from the likes of Masicka and Shawnee B program, my people. I don't know Masicka out and I do a whole heap of promotion and all of them things there. One bag of interviews all over the place. As I said, with a people and piece of interview from him and Shawnee B. And what was said on that interview was quite interesting, my people. It was about clash culture and Masicka would have embraced clash culture, and would have speak on the importance of clash culture. And also would I admit to fans that his career started out that aggressive way, my people. I get to me, I say, but him say some things in it will make him sound like a politician to me, my people. An expert, telling the people them what them want to hear. I get to me, I say, yeah, man, because even with me, there is, to me, I say, well, there is an ultimate clash with Masicka and another artist where would I really set the tone the right way. But, for some reason, it look like, say, that clash won't happen or will not happen or whatever. But based on how me see Masicka word him argument, it look like he's saying that that is not no fault of his. He's clearly establishing that he's not running from anyone. And anybody, make a step or push a foot will get crushed out. More to take a listen at this, my people. Check it out.
Is it not fair to say as well, this is just dancehall?
Yes, man.
It's the way of dancehall.
Yes, man. And we can't shy away from it. It's a competitive sport and whatever the duty, whatever call upon me, I'm ready. If I feel a lyrical encounter, if I feel some good music, if I feel, just to entertain the people, them, man, it's a culture. You know what I mean? And it's a sport we're in, and we just have to do it with love and make the fans them enjoy the music while we're here, and you know what I mean?
And it was enjoyment. I ain't gonna tell that like my brother. You know
yes,
what I'm saying?
Man. Yes, man.
Whatever side you want to pick, it was enjoyment. I have to just say as well, knowing that you've done such great bodies of work for 3-8 generations of Kings, like real uplifting music.
Yeah.
It must have been nice for you to be able to flex your skills a little bit.
Yeah, man, it's nice, man. And to tell you the truth, me really enjoy it because a long time the fans them not really see Masicka in other light there, a clash and a rare, you know what I mean? And to tell you the truth, Shani, remember, so I start my career at this songs, I start my career with, because I start my career
you
with...
was setting for man, Masicka,
yeah,
bro.
man, whole career.
Now,
so if people remember Masicka and go back to the get-go, my whole career built on war in the initial part of my career because I grew up a listen the bounty killer, the aggressor, them, the Kartel, them, the Vado, them, the whole of the man, them where shoot the fire, they back them time, they, you know what I mean, the Spragga Benz them. So naturally, I have the fire there because I love the dance and music. So I saw me know it, the ninja man, I go up on stage and, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it was a good vibe. And me think it do good for the music and the people, them love it. You know what I mean? It's just the artists them for know say music. I wanna take it beyond music, you know what I mean? And cause we never see the greats them really take it beyond music, you know what I mean? So I just we know say let go the ego. You know what I mean? And after we throw it down this, so we throw down some mid song round this. So
Which
again,
we did do.
Yeah, man, that's so my thing. Or anybody ready again, we throw them down and we throw them some mid song.
So, yeah, my people, what are your thoughts and your views? As me say, I find it quite interesting. And Masicka is saying nothing wrong, you know, my people. He must say it within the confines of dancehall and how dancehall is supposed to run. So, me no want to get me wrong. You get me? I say, if you don't feel like he's saying it because him truly mean it, or he must say it because you don't know conversations of it out there or whatever. Like a politician, so to speak. You know, do you think he's saying it that, like, because, you know, conversations of it out there and we have to talk about Masicka and so forth. So I'm just a see a bag of controversial thing. Because at the end of the day, as me say, you don't know, we see Masicka and Tamale and we have some, you know, Masicka and Khalid and Masicka and this and that back in them times, the people. But one of the clashes where the people them feel like say would have locked the place and, you know, deal with the place the real way, make the people them can say, yes, it's him and Alkaline. And for some, when I time me get frustrated about the whole thing, till me even say, yo, them afraid of each other, my people. I get to me, I say, no vendetta fans and no genocide fans don't really like hear that argument. But Masicka is saying, clearly, him no afraid of no one, based on what me hear. If it drop on him foot, him, you know, willing to deal with it. So, it make me even raise questions if, you know, Masicka should be excluded out of the coward party and leave it on Alkaline alone. Not sure what are your thoughts and your views, my people. If I don't feel like Masicka is serious with what he's saying, or I don't feel like say, yo, you know, the entertainer does tell you what we want to hear, my people. If it does run over the internet and talk up a bag of things. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell. And what you are going to know, when I see you don't know, there was a argument when it comes down to the likes of Elephant Man the other day, pushing down a cameraman and stating that him can swim and all of that, the people. However, we see where the cameraman, you know, had some updates as it relates to the situation, because we see where him lawyers and put out some statement and all of that. Stating that if them not come to some form of amicable agreement, you know, further lawsuit and them thing they may, you know, draft up and all of them things, them people. However, we see where the cameraman basically come out and speak once more and is outlining that, you know, whatever went down with him and Elephant Man is now quashed. You know, Elephant Man will seemingly apologize and do everything else that's supposed to be done behind the scenes. So big up to the likes of Elephant Man for angle things like a man said speed, my people. And you don't know, big up to the cameraman as well, because you don't know, man and man, God for do them job. Normally not forget disrespected. So you don't know, we have to just keep it at that. Check out where the Virgin says still.
Blessings and love, everybody. I'm sure by now most people have seen this video going around with the altercation between Elephant Man and the cameraman. I'm said cameraman. My name is Dario Shields, and I just came online to say that, you know, Elephant Man and I had a conversation about this whole incident, and everything good, everything squash.
Yep, good to go. And you don't know, this is Energy God Elephant Man, aka you don't know, Mr. O'Neil Bryan. And you know, just there to let the fans and the people them know that me and Mr. Shields, that's the cameraman from Yush, we all a reason and everything good, everything fixed. No disrespect to Mr. Shields. Again, as I said on stage, big up Mr. Shields. It was just performance, dancehall, one dancehall, and you don't know. I let him know that no disrespect. Apologize right there on the stage. So big up Mr. Shields, and the big up to the world. Big up yourself, Mr. Shields, and you don't know, just peace and love in a dancehall, and yeah, you understand? So no bad blood. Me and Mr. Shields we're good to go. So big up Mr. Shields, and yeah, big up the whole of the cameraman, the man. Yeah, dancehall nice again. You don't know the thing already. So I just peace and love and I God over everything. Mr. Shields, salute. Big up yourself. Bless. Energy God.
I have a lot of respect for him for manning up to apologize, and also he has actually offered to fix my equipment that got damaged. So I appreciate that, because, you know, this is what I use to create all these magic moments and so forth. I want to also take the time to big up Dream Weekend. They've trusted me for 3 years with this monumental task. Heavy work, but I love it. It's what I do. And big up all artists all entertainers, all camera people, all content creators, and everybody who just love life, and everybody who's just doing something that they love, you know. So no bad blood, no bad energy, always positive vibration, you know. And I want you guys to just have a beautiful day, beautiful week, and just keep safe and be awesome.
Say, my people, that is what the brethren are saying. And as only that know, my people, what transpired over in a Trelawney with the houses that got demolished, my people. I don't know, say, at this moment, it's in full political mode. You know, I would give for my views on the whole thing, say, you know, the whole thing is unfortunate and all of that, my people. But I want the people them to keep it real. People who have the knowledge of how them things operate, to keep it real with the people, them, you know, the politicians and all of them people, and express to the people them how this thing work, fit, you know, reach them where it becomes an embarrassment for the citizens of Jamaica, where go through them ordeal, our man not just become political content or TikTok content or whatever, my people. You get me, I say, because it's one thing when you just it's just like a mere election, a man just attack some things for score political points or whatever. We can't entertain that all day, but it's a different thing when a man house get hit down and, you know, you broadcast homeless and, you know, in a bus stop and all of them things, them people. That is a next level of thing. So, you know, would I want the argument for put on a level where that can be avoided, my people. Once as Jamaica citizens know how to operate, to navigate around them thing there. However, we have like a couple of videos, you know, from like once out in the Jamaican space. So I go share them with you know. So one of these videos, my people, would I see a youth where a Rasta youth where I say yo a JLP him vote for and all of them thing there, and he's pissed off with the JLP administration because he can't believe that was done after him got reassurance from, you know, them during the time of election that everything I go good, my people. Check out what he's saying.
Right, and buy the property around 5 years.
And the government say,
and
tell me something now. Two over and all the government them. Two over was suspended the yaso. Me a talk two over. Me a beg you about right and me a talk two over. You just the yaso. And you come on, come make people them know say. We ask for 1 year before elections. We go say nothing at all. When two over we know say we gonna get kicked off by land two over. You will know. You never do not towards it. You will come and come people chopper in Tova, or Nyam chopper in Tova.
And the babies.
Look for the baby there, so dog.
So my people, that would be like what the Rasta youth are saying, you know? And whether that's true or lie, I tell, and me personally, I'm more lean to him talking the truth, my people. Get to me and say, yeah man, I feel like say the politicians, I'm actually tell him, say yo, everything I go good. But as me say, you know, me just a little bit for the ones them keep it real with the people. I make them know straight up say, yo, you know, everything no good. You get to me and say, if a person carry a code for them place and them have them diagram or them have them title, for sure say it's their place, my people. You can't go around it. You get to me and say, no matter where the MP are going to tell us, say, yo, this good or this not good or whatever. You know, try if you come up with a more amicable solution with the person who actually own the land. Don't go around them and play no hard and feel like, say, you know, you have politicians in your pocket so that can stop the process if the court rule in the land owner favor, my people. That I want to think when more the people get in them head, my people. Do not follow these people. You get them here and say, yeah man. And with also see where a young lady is outlining that, you know, she feel like negligence would lead up to what is happening because, you know, should I hear that court proceedings and stuff what did I go on with these people for a while. Check out what she said.
2000 and Bumbleclad 10. 16 years! You can't tell me say somebody give you an eviction for 16 years. And you catched, squat, pan the people them land. And surprised that you got to move. We need to call it what it is. That is worklessness. Why you ever build on a rocky foundation and then expect stability? Does that make sense? Me can feel sorry for no son homeless. Me no wish that upon nobody. But how no never see that if me buy a land and I left the land and 40 years later you are on my land, I give you eviction, you don't move. Wouldn't you bulldoze meter? What the bumbo clot? Stop blame Andrew. I want to make me come over here ball and a blood clot. Holler. You know, so that's enough to run with every story. The car boy be shit. Nobody should even own land, but that is not the topic. The topic is the man who own the land, the man want the land, people live on the land, people got to move from the land. It's, 2 plus 2 are 48.
Say I'm a beautiful people. That is what she's saying in here. You get to me and say, and as we say, really set away. You see it. And as me say, me wish somebody was there where could have talked to the ones them from them time. If it was true that them actually got offered to, purchase the place and all of that, my people. I wish somebody did it to make them know, say, yo, see how the offer they go and see how best you can lean upon that offer there. You get to me and say, I bet when it does start, if you need him start to make the payments, because probably when you could have made the payments in installments and don't get all on the diagram or whatever, them would have probably more lenient with the whole situation or whatever. But probably people they are not tell them, say, yo, yeah man, everything good and whatever, and them just tell themselves, say, oh, me they are suffering, so me can just do whatever. Bad up who more and bad up and run away, more and run away. And this is what happened, my people. However, with that swear the likes of Isat Buchanan would basically urge residents, to quote unquote chop the line, and also would say, well, and when I say chop the line, I don't mean it would say, yo, them figure bang line, but it would explain in the upcoming video, my people. And also state that bro God I figure run back house and land and all of them things, my people. Check it out.
So to the people of Chilan who wake up and them bulldoze your house, I feel your pain. Because you see the Prime Minister, I'm half a lift up off of some house. And him half a give and when him put him plaque on the house, then when him half a give back. Rip it off when they're done, because if them not giving a back house, Tova can't win down there. Right now, anywhere should they be a twep. Prime Minister have to keep cabinet meeting and know so she have to give a back in the house. And we now ease up off of them neck. Because government are creatures of the constitution. And the human rights run this, the humans run this. Wanna bet me, if you think I lie, me I tell. So somehow we never up there. Take all 1 foot on the bed, broke it off and carry it up there and say, see where left ya? Yeah. Choppy line pan them, cause anybody where in that place there where them bulldoze, you have to get back a house out of government. And it now gonna be no trail. I bet say you get land. I bet you know that. Yeah. So make could be dialectic thinkers now. And then you can screen record this and make Andrew know say I have to find house and land for you now. And we'll never see back Trillon. And watch. I go buy one green suit and put it down. But it's true, I know them like make video of me and say I hope I'm work, but I go buy one green suit and everybody when them I get them house, I go show up in my one green suit and say I told you so. Yeah man, me say so. So when you think on the body, when you don't have a clue, animal farm this, when a performative government, land is for the people. Wake the town and tell the people of Trillon, St. Thomas to, you see this bulldozing thing are the last days of it. And if you talk to people like them are human beings, and you must treat people with respect, whether them have teeth, whether they have money. The Constitution is for the least among us. It is for us, by us. Yeah? We not get distracted about leaked emails. After we having a Pegasus and a leaked email count, and want to go a CCJ count, now wicked. You think we don't know what going about, we will not be distracted. So no go on. So before the start of the campaign, I got to lift up out of this. But I bet no matter what happens this day, all those people have to get house from the government. This is embarrassing.
Say, my people, that is what the likes of Isat Buchanan is saying in a beautiful speech. You get to me and say, if you are a politician and you want to tell the people what they want to hear, but, me would have some, first thing first, not saying that the people won't get back houses, but what that I went. Because when it come on to the government system, it no work away where a man cannot go around this and say, yo, that piece of land there. Like how me and you could have just envision and say, all right, that piece of land there, we could have put them there. So cut it up and put some house there immediately and whatever. Them things they take years when it go through government system, my people. So at the end of the day, as I say, I just want them to keep it real and try to make the people avoid them type of situation in the first place. I get them here, say. So, the likes of Isat Buchanan, I and everybody else when they attack, I go can't sleep on our roof and just know say well I saw it go. And by rights, I'm gonna work with them place and whatever, and them should sleep on them place. But the ones them were out there, they know I go through it. Them would have to just go through it. Them have to in a tent and all of them thing, them people. And you know, them just get some nice words, say, oh bro God, I forgot to do this, and bro God, I forgot to do that. Fine, bro God, I forgot to do this and do that. But that is when my people, would I also see where the likes of Tova Hamilton, who is the MP down there, is stating that, you know, the operation, she had no knowledge of it, my people. She got a call or got several calls when the operation was happening, my people. And when she found out, you know, the police make sure know that a court orders and all of them things there. But I want to take a listen to what she's saying, my people. Check it out.
Yesterday was a painful and a heartbreaking day for the people of Cooperspin. And today I want to speak to it directly, not only as the Member of Parliament for Trelawney Northern, but as someone who stood with these families yesterday, saw their pain firsthand, and believe the public deserves to know what transpired. First, I want to make something absolutely clear. What happened yesterday here in Cooperspin was not a government of Jamaica operation. It was private sector led. And at no time before the operation began was I, as Member of Parliament, informed that an eviction or demolition exercise was going to take place. I found out when the people were already being bulldozed. I started receiving phone calls as early as 6 a.m. when residents started appealing to me for assistance. By that time, homes were already being demolished and families were already displaced. So I want to dispel the misinformation suggesting that the government of Jamaica planned this operation or that I somehow knew it was coming and stood by. That simply is not true. I was told the community was on lockdown as people could not leave their homes unless it was a medical emergency or for work. I was also informed that a number of males were taken into custody. I tried reaching out to the superintendent in charge of the parish, but got no response initially. Sometime after, the super turned my call and informed me that court documents were showed to the police for assistance in the operation. The dispute over these lands has existed for many years and predates my tenure as Member of Parliament. Based on the certificate of title obtained from the National Land Agency's website, the property is registered to New Falmouth Resorts Limited. It is therefore understood that yesterday's operation was undertaken on behalf of that private landowner. Now, I also want to be very responsible in what I say. I do not condone informal occupation of land. I have never done so. The people of Wakefield know the position I have consistently taken because I believe communities must be developed in an orderly and lawful manner. Land ownership matters, property rights matter, and the rule of law matters. But here is where I draw the line. The rule of law and basic humanity are not enemies. You can respect property rights and still respect people. You can recover possession of land without stripping another human being of dignity. The government of Jamaica cannot simply dictate to a private landowner how that owner should deal with his or her property within the confines of the law. But surely, as Jamaicans, we can expect that our people will be treated humanely. A 3-day-old baby should never have been placed in a bath pan and put outside while her mother, who had just undergone a cesarean section, was forced out of her home. A student should not have to search for a laptop that was reportedly taken while her home was being invaded. Residents should not have to report that goods were looted from their businesses or that money disappeared from their establishments. And people should not have to watch their possession being destroyed when they are already experiencing the trauma of losing the place they called home. There was a better way to do this. If possession of the property was legally to be recovered, then people could have been afforded reasonable notice and a meaningful opportunity to remove themselves and their belongings. That would not have changed who owned the land. It would simply have demonstrated compassion, decency, and humanity. And that is why I'm anxious to know who determined that this was an appropriate way to carry out this eviction. Who authorized the manner in which this operation was executed? What instructions were given? And what safeguards were put in place for children, the elderly, mothers, families, and people's personal belongings? These are legitimate questions, and the people of Kupaspen deserve answers. But I also want Jamaicans to understand what happened after the calls for help came. When I saw the scale of displacement here, I immediately appealed to the Prime Minister for government intervention, not to interfere with private property rights, but to help Jamaicans who suddenly had nowhere to sleep. And the government responded. The ODPM was mobilized, and they were mobilized in good time. And I remained with the community while we awaited the trucks bringing emergency assistance, so that displaced residents could at least have somewhere to lay their heads last night. That is the distinction that must be understood. The government of Jamaica did not carry out the demolition. The government responded to the humanitarian crisis that followed it. Today, I am back in Kupaspen. I will continue working with the affected families and the relevant agencies to determine what assistance can be provided and how we can help people begin to pick up the pieces. We will examine the history of the land. We will examine the legal issues. We will determine exactly who authorized this operation and whether everything that occurred was lawful. Whatever our views on informal settlements, on politics, or on property rights, human dignity cannot be conditional upon whether your name appears on a title. I stand with the people of Kupaspen as they recover from what happened yesterday. I will continue to help them in whatever way I can, lawfully, and I will continue asking the questions that need to be answered. Because things could have been done differently, things should have been done differently. And I hope what happened in Kupaspen will remind all of us that even when exercising a legal right, there is room for humanity. My name is Tova Hamilton, Member of Parliament for Trelawney Northern.
So yeah, my people, that is the likes of Tova Hamilton, you know, and as just as what Mr. said with Isat, beautiful speech as well. But at the end of the day, you know, there is things where you can't go around. And it's the fact that, you know, the ones where own that place are the ones that own that place, my people. I get them and say, yeah, man, and ones that it does urge you, ones them where, you know, not have an understanding for a certain level how the thing run, because this is what I got happen. If a one place should bulldoze down where them invest, you know, the millions to build up and all of them things, them people. I got have the MP, you know, do whatever them can do. You know, get to know some chapal and all of them things there. And, you know, give out some speeches for protect them political reputation. And that my people. And in my view, my people, are still a situation where you, as a person that is affected, end up losing my people. I get them answer. I see ones that even a comment that say, yo, the people are poor people. So where them forget money from for buy land and all of them things. Get them answer. And at the end of the day, me understand what they want them say as it relates to them thing there. And we're right. I know everybody can afford thing there or whatever. But at the end of the day, me think say it's better for you try to, you know, sort out this thing legally and take your time the way you do till you can actually own the place and pay your own taxes and so forth. More than for, you know, invest your little money over the years, you know, till it accumulates up to millions of dollars what a property and what a building and all of them things upon the property. And you end up lose everything, my people. Because a lot of those houses when I sit on the thing where mash down my people, a whole heap of millions in a value said speed. So I don't know, picnic thing, my people. You get me I say? And you know, last but not least, would have our general DJ Kentucky. I don't know DJ Kentucky are from the streets. So you know, I say DJ Kentucky I got burn fire hard, you know, my people. DJ Kentucky views is kind of different from like the politician them, you know. He's stating that, you know, him feel the fact that I want have to go a court, go debate if I feed them land and all of that. You know, it's questionable and all of that, my people. Let's take a listen to what DJ Kentucky said.
With the weather weapon, police, people. Yo,
Me ask one question quick and fast. I'm post a video a while ago, I see about the land business in Chilani. At the first one, you see me do video and I telling about the land. And the government and the whole of them want claims land. And how land is going. Land title like a digital area. And the first one you see me at that incident. I don't know coincidence. Because if a group of people live on a piece of land for more than 20 years, I don't see them got court back and front. They don't even got no court on the property. And once you see no structure they build on your property for the first year, you're not clear down, man. If the land is rightfully yours, if the land was rightfully yours 20 years ago, the first year or the first 5 months you own the land and see somebody pan, you know, blood clot, take them off, sir. You take them off, master. I know if me alone have common sense in Jamaica or what. The other people that say, oh, them did a fight back and forth in a court for 20. If them did a fight in a court back and forth, then the land never belongs to nobody. Because if you have a certified title for a piece of land and see people start building on it the first day, me I lick it down. Why wait until 10 years and then 10 years after they got quote and quote this and that, appeal, very blah blah. If you never got too much ring barrow, appeal, this, that, back and forth, then the land never belongs to no blood clot body. None at all. You know what I mean? None at all. If you never got quote back and forth, very blah blah blah, then the people then the land never belongs to him. Because if you have a certified title for a piece of land, no boy can build on it. You can't build on my land. Which evident means that nobody never live on the land and the people them take land. Somebody else come and see people on the land and see, hey, poor people can't disappear land, them want it. And that's how it go. You see me? But because we have a whole bunch of bomb bucklad, cowards and fool. We don't sit down there and take any blood clot thing from there. And this batty man come from my page I contact about. When we get gather with news properly, because he did it in a court. If he did it in a court, brother, it obviously never belongs to nobody. You see me? And if the people in the party over 12 years, over 20 years, adverse position is a must. It's eligible to the people that take care of the property. That a war no blood clot second no store in a sense. Because if a man live overseas and pay tax for a piece of land, once you know if you take care of the piece of land, you can't own it. A who they pan you clean up it, whatever they want to do, blah blah, eligible for owning. So what no choice, you know. And again, me ask if you like say the government. Now the government blood clot police them go down. They have a different set of police in Jamaica. And you get on a blood clot self to get because whole land no get take away. The fake hurricane and the fake storm where they might prepare if you can go take away whole land of blood clot land. Hence the reason why the government got digital with land title. So you can have it in the grass. Me telling you already, Jamaica sits right in the balcony of where they want them blood clot, digital and smart cities and this type of building and area blah blah. For project them know exactly what they might do. The government can't come out and say him. He can't take no blame. The country already have a neck on a blood clot block for chop you off. So more use all type of notion or private this or private. He more use all type of bomb bowel. But it makes no sense. Because if you is a rightful prime owner of a piece of property. And from the first year you see somebody go up on here and get code. You're not supposed to wait until 10 years, you still a ring my road back and forth. Evidently me, the land never feel. The land wasn't yours. Because if me a piece of land, brother, you can't build on it. The first day, me not talk about the first 10 years. The first day, you can't build on it. Me not wait and me not the back and forth with you in a courthouse, but very black. Once my property is mine, say me a rich man from overseas. We want to build one hotel. From the first day, me see you all board come there. The first day, you have to come off. Evidently, me never feel. The land wasn't his. Never did it. I've been telling already, all of the prime properties in a blood clot Jamaica, it will be given to the people from overseas, not in soul, given by this bomb bowel government. That's a matter about the two of them, because again, PNP can't do it without JLP. They cannot. Both of them have to consent to all of this blood clot fuckery they do in our country. And the mere fact say all the helicopter and police and XYZ, blah blah blah. No police. Can't get no money for bodyguard, nobody could not go nowhere free of cost. You cannot. You have to get permission from the blood clot government. You have to get permission for bodyguard, anybody. Worst tanker, jeep, everywhere, free tax money up here. You must be blood clot, man. You know, John? Them know exactly what they do. All of the prime properties, from Runaway Bay come straight to Bumbuckle and Rosal, will be a balcony for all of these Bumbuckle trillionaires. All of them. Fuck on the data about he did in a court and then they lose it land and then go for appeal. If it did in a court and you have to fight and you have to be combative for it, then the land wasn't yours. It wasn't either for none of the people. But since you're there over 20 odd years and you say adverse position for over 12 years, taking care of a piece of property, no matter who they pay the tax, give the people the piece of blood clot land. But you can't happen. It can't happen, you know. But me telling you in Jamaica, me telling you we sit down in a yard, I make them use the blood clot slave. The slave police bomb clot team. I deal with them like an idiot. Slave. Because if a man, I'm telling you, have no to do with a baby a cry or no XYZ, they don't have no blood clot mercy. I'm telling you already. There is no such thing called a heaven. These motherfuckers we see independence, they don't pour them as a prayers with them. They don't believe in a no God. Don't be fooled. Them only use this God story if you hold in a man blood clot, humble mood, waiting for God heaven. Me no want to see baby them a ball and see the people that you think them care. So I'm gonna sorry for them. Them not sorry for them, gonna sorry for them. Why they not start dead off? Why they no blood clot dead? Why them not start dead off? Why? You tell me. Them not sorry for them. They're not busy with them. You know what I mean? From when them reallocate people and put people over X because they want the property. You move people from priority, you move people from XYZ, you move from XY because you want the property. The government now gonna take responsibility and take blame, say him want the land. He's gonna use somebody. And then some of them never jump on man page that about it was in court. And court say XYZ. Again, common sense is the biggest blood clot tool in the world. Use it, sati man. Because if you own a piece of property and you have to take somebody else to court, then you don't own the property. You don't own it. Because once you have the certified title in your hand, the first day you start build up, me gonna knock you down. Let me give you a reason for you go to court then. The first day you start build on my property, we're gonna knock you down, sir. So if you have to wait until 10 years back and forth, very blah, the property was not yours. And when the courthouse and everybody in the government pocket, you can't beat them. You can't beat them. You cannot. The police force 3/4 of the lawyer, most of them judges are in the post. How you don't fucking beat them? I'm telling you already, young bite, the squatter, this XYZ, they want to get rid of. The non-essential people in Jamaica, they don't love on, they want to kill off on the blood clot. With the weather weapon, police, all type of thing. Hence the reason you see independence, they them attack, but instead of showing something good to the blood clot country, when they show police attack with young bike out, we don't want to see that clot. Show you if you plant back some fruit tree, have them a demonstrate planting back coconut tree, healthy eating, have them a demonstrate moving in new bed in the hospital and then blood clot. Have them a help plant back fruits and build back the blood clot countryside them. When they come and show M60 XYZ drive fear in a bomb clot people in the head like some fucking clown. Jamaica is not ours. Them bomba will cut a deal long time. You see me? Cut a deal long blood clot time. But the people won't resolute. Anything build a flat knit clot. But we not resolute. We see them there wait for Jesus. I mean, don't know what Jesus do. You see them in say like a little baby there. Out of doing a basket, you know. How him blood clot feel. Brother, I'm mad, you know. If you know what me I talk about them thing a long time. I'm telling you, the last video I do. The last video I do. We gone viral. I spoke about it. I said the government don't hunt land. To sell to these elites. Because in technology and in 15 minutes city back and forth must be built. Jamaica run competition with Dubai and Bumbaclat. What they call them? And Singapore. Instead of trying to plant back fruits and vegetables in a Bumbaclat country. Preserve the riverside them. Try to harvest natural water. Take away the radiation out of the blood clot here so people can live freely.
So yes, my people, so that is what DJ Kentucky is saying. And in our world without a system, things, how we might envision it, it would be correct in that type of world. However, we're living in a world where a system is set up and it runs in a particular way. So it would not be smart if you is a landowner and somebody build up a structure on your land and you just go use your badness and push it down. You probably, and as I say, you have your rights and gateway. And you know, when it comes down to this whole land thing and whatever, the process, even if when somebody capture your land and depend it and whatever, the process they get them off fight and all of them things. It's not a one day thing, my people. Get me I say, yeah, man. And it would have been understandable if it was like, you know, it like government land, so to speak. You know, and no movements was there, no quote and them thing there, and once they pan there for many years. But based on what me hear Tova say, the land is owned by XYZ my people, and them have run into the people for a while. So you know, say the thing kinda did set away. But anyways, big up on yourself and bless up on yourself, my people. As me say, the only thing me a lobby for is for you know, put the Jamaican citizens span and know how when it comes down to this land business and stop trick the people and you know make them think and reach them for score political mileage and political points. You know, every man a come out and speak in what is beneficial to freedom party, and at the end of the day, are the people where you know are affected by this whole thing are suffer my people. Everybody else good and gone at them yard and I do what them I do normally. But big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. As usual, catching another one. I'm out.